Welcome to IJustWatched and welcome back to another Retro Rewind. Today we're discussing How the Grinch Stole Christmas starring Jim Carrey. And overall, I gotta be honest, there is a bias here. I absolutely love this movie. But the big question is it rewatchable still? Did it age well? And you gotta remember, spoiler warning just in case, but more so the slight rules to a Retro Rewind because it's still new. So just to get it established so we both have an understanding is that anything reviewed or discussed in a Retro Rewind movie, show, whatever media, it has to be 5 years or older, and that makes it qualify. That allows it for it to be discussed. So if you have any you want to request or love to chat about, down below, I love hearing from y'all. But getting into the How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So the reason I'm picking this one, yes, I have a bit of a bias, but more so, I was able to go see it in theaters for the first time this week. So I did that for the kid in me, but now that it's fresh, I was like, you know what? It's definitely, it's almost 24 years old. Let's discuss, because I know other people love it, but I think some people don't care for it at all, and I'd love to hear your opinions on it. Because yes, I have a bias. I mean, Ron Howard, great director. It's Opie Taylor. That's how I remember. That's how I was introduced. And you hear those crazy stories like Jim Carrey had to deal with like torture training to withstand the prosthetics and being in the like claustrophobic feel for hours and days on end to bring to life the Grinch. Because the thing I love about this movie is that it brings to life that classic story very accurately while adding to the Who's, to adding to Whoville, to giving us a little bit more on these people, giving us a little bit more about their culture, why they love Christmas, the development of it. And you get to see that emotional growth. And yes, Jim Carrey kills it as the Grinch. I think he slaughters the role. He's hilarious. He's funny. Don't forget about Max. The dog kills it. I mean, if you want to create a classic that's going to be funny and loved by many a good folk, put Jim Carrey in a green mask. Give him a dog that's cute, small, and their name starts with an M, all right? Doing my best to take the bias out of it, rewatching it. Does it still hold up visually? Yeah, it still looks good. There's moments, yes, you can see there's a bit of CG, but watching it, there's a lot of practical effects that I didn't really notice until now, like trying to sit there and be like, all right, look, Joe, you got to take your bias out of this one, all right? Because you know, I know, we know, you love this movie. I was sitting there like, I didn't realize how much practical effects were used in this movie, which is great. Not just from the makeup, but the simple moments when like they're going down the mountain, you see him hit the bag, well, the big bag with the gifts, and there's like a bunch of little moments that it is practical effects. And I love that aspect. And the few moments of CG trouble, because usually when you're talking about aging well, it's the story, but the story to me is classic. It's brought to life very accurately or very respectfully to the book, and the book's great, so the story part is done. That's good. Next would be the character design, and all of them were great. I love the characters, the hair, the makeup, everything looked good. It still looks good. So like the next part would be, how's the CG holding up? You know, is it Jurassic Park in that sense where you watch it, it's still magical, and there's not a whole lot. And even the bit that there is, it still looks good. It still looks clean. So age well, I think very much, because it looks kind of like it did when it came out. It didn't lose anything over time when it comes to the visuals, when it comes to the story, to that aspect of it. And the rewatchable question, taking my bias out of it, is really hard because I watch it consistently. I love the movie. I watch it at least once a year around Christmas time. I love the movie. Me and my cousin Vanessa, we both love it. She was actually my aunt who got me these slippers. But she has a whole attire for the family that's Grinch wear. Her little baby who was just born, I bought him a Grinch jacket. It's our thing. We love it. So yes, there's that bias. So to me, it is definitely rewatchable. If you've never seen it, check it out. It's a hilarious movie. It's a fun family movie. And the biggest thing is like, how did it age? Is it still good today? And I 100% think it is. Because this movie, as I like to discuss, checks those technical boxes. I think the story's there. I mean, the lore pre-existed, so that wasn't too hard. So check, yes. Visually, check. Character design, check. Like all those technical checks, the shots, like everything there. It's good. So now you jump to the, did it bring me into that story? It did. The humor, the characters, I care for them, like Cindy Lou Who and Martha May Who, or Whovier, excuse me. You know, like I still love these characters. I love the little quirks, the little references, these nods and stuff, the jokes. Like I still love watching it to this day. I've seen it who knows how many times since I was little till now. And every time I watch it, I still enjoy it. Those things still hit for me. So it's definitely one of my favorites. I definitely want to hear from y'all. Did you like it? Have you seen it? I recommend it. But I want to hear if you didn't like it, let me know why. What's your favorite Dr. Seuss movie? It doesn't have to be live action, just in general. Let me know. I love hearing from you. Again, if you have any requests, I do love that. Down below, let me know. Remember, 5 years or older, and we can talk about it. It could also be a show, so not just movies for the retro rewind aspect. I could also do shows. There's a few I want to do, but I definitely love hearing from y'all. I got a couple requests, so thank you for that. But if there's more, please bring them on. I love chatting with y'all. Hopefully y'all hit me with something I don't like or something I've never seen. But until next time, stay safe, be well, y con mucho amor. Adios.